Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and tonight we try to take over the world. All right, grab your whiskey. We're not going to want to miss any of this. I've got a good website for you today, as well as a peek at what they expect the Earth 2 terrain to look like. Okay, first things first, I've got my discount code in the description down below. Please consider using that when you purchase new tiles to help support my channel, and also sponsor a tile giveaway each day for my videos. So if you leave a comment down below, use my code and like the video, I will give away a tile tomorrow. I'll pick from those comments on who to give the tile to. We've got a winner from last night's video, and I'll go over that at the end of today's video, so stick around to see who won. All right, guys, they told you there was going to be a countdown by the end of the week. Now, I heard in my own head, I heard that the terrain video was coming out by the end of the week and the countdown would start soon, but apparently we're going past the end of the week for the actual video, but we did get our countdown. The Earth 2 terrain video will be released on YouTube in 5 days, 15 hours, 8 minutes, and 52 seconds. So we're less than 6 days away from seeing what the terrain's going to look like. Nathaniel Dolderstrom has told us that it was 100 times as good as what he had made before, and what he had made before on that drone video game was pretty impressive already. He's got something on the Discord that says it will show the Earth 2 terrain system, he's speaking of this terrain video, which is like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and more detailed than Red Dead Redemption 2. Wow, well, if you're familiar with either of those two things, Microsoft Flight Simulator is very realistic considering the amount of land that it covers. I've been told by people that use it that when they're flying over cities, it's just like flying over cities in an actual aircraft. And they know because they're pilots. But I've got it pulled up here for us to see a little bit of an area here that you can see. They've got a little aerobatic plane there. Well, every time I do this, I mess it up, huh? But you can see the houses down there. They look very realistic. You've got your farmland, you've got clouds in the distance, mountains in the background. So it's pretty impressive if he's able to pull that off. Let's look over here at Red Dead Redemption, because he said it's going to be more detailed than that. I mean, this literally looks like a dirt road that you'd see out on some old farm. You've got your mountains in the distance. You've got your snow running down the mountains. You've got your branches on your trees. This looks like a real house back there. I mean, it's not very cartoony at all. It's very realistic. Obviously, you can tell that it's animated, but they've done a very good job. If you were able to get rid of the house and the guy, I mean, it looks like a nice painting. So, you know, if it's more detailed than that and more realistic than Microsoft Flight Simulator, we are in for quite a treat in the game. I wanted to go over a website here with you guys that I was pretty impressed with and I liked. I posted a picture of my profile mapping on my Instagram page. I think I also shared it in the Discord. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought you guys might enjoy doing it with yours. It's earth2stats.xyz. You can go in there and they've got top tiles sold in the last 24 hours. You can see which countries are selling and which countries are moving fast. The top tiles sold in the last hour in case something happens there and you can see it. But what was very interesting to me, well, here, I wanted to show you this too. It's just another marketplace with more filters. And it says the properties are updated every 30 minutes. So if you're looking for something specific in a specific country, a specific discount, a specific tile price, this is pretty good. And I'm not affiliated with this website at all. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they put a link to my YouTube channel on there somewhere because I feel like it's going to have some longevity. People are going to like this website because it's got some good tools. Very simple interface, but still a couple of good tools. So that's an alternative marketplace where you can go and do some searches with better filters than they have on earth2.io. What I liked was here where you can see this is my profile and they've mapped out all of my properties. Oops, if I can zoom out a little bit here, you can see across the whole earth, you can see that they've got spots and they're color coded and also differ in size based on how many tiles you have there. I do not have very many tiles in Antarctica. So you can see down here, I've got a couple. I want you to see that because down below, okay, they break down your class of tiles here and also your country of owned tiles. So you can go over here to this pie chart It's kind of a pie chart, a ring. I don't know what they call it, a ring chart, but it's kind of like a pie chart with the center missing. You can highlight whichever area you're interested in there, and it tells you how many tiles you own. So like it shows I own 1,400 tiles in Grenada, 187 tiles in South Africa, and you can see these really thin areas like 96 tiles in Burundi. It goes down here and it breaks it down by property, but I wanted to show you this thing over here. It's kind of cool. I don't know what kind of chart this is called either. I'm not very technical, but it looks like a little spider web thing where it pulls the chart out further based on how many tiles you own in that area. So over here on other, because they've got all the continents broken down here, on other, it only shows I own one tile. I don't even know where that's at. But over here on Antarctica, you can see if I can zoom in there, I only have a couple hundred tiles, 225 tiles in Antarctica. So it's very close to the center there. But then in Africa, I own 7,283 tiles. And so that is pulled all the way out there because that's the continent where I own the most tiles. I was buying tiles in Africa for resources. And you can zoom down here and look at all the tiles that you have listed. So you can see this is one of the mistakes I was making early on. I told you about this, where I was buying one tile at a time because I thought they'd be easier to resell. But now that I really have decided I'm not reselling anything, or at least not trying to, now they're all broken down into single properties, and I hope I get to join those together sometime. So I wanted to go over that. I wanted to let you know about the countdown being started. You might not have seen it if you just kept going into your own Earth 2 account because it's on the homepage. So you can click out to the homepage and see that countdown. That's probably where the countdown will be for Dubai as well. So make sure you're checking the homepage every once in a while. I wanted to show you those pictures of the two games that Nathaniel had said that had compared his terrain system to now, but it's going to be better than both of those. And I wanted to show you the earth2stats.xyz because I think it's really cool that you can map out your own properties and get a visual representation of where they are on the Earth. Okay, so I've got from yesterday, I had entered the video and used this random comment picker to pick who's going to win a tile in Grenada, and it's Mr. Mario Winkler. So Mario, get a hold of me through Discord, private message, or private message me through Facebook. You can find me in the group in the description. And thank you very much for using my code. I appreciate all of you guys using the code. It allows me to build our guild. It allows me to keep making videos and feel like they're productive. And it also helps me build my Earth 2 holdings, which I'm very excited about having in the long run. I can't wait to set feet on my own property in the game in this amazing terrain system that is being built specifically for it. So make sure you leave a comment down below on this video so that you can be entered to win a tile in tomorrow's giveaway, and I'll see you all then.